Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, I want to come with a message, something that happened a few nights ago. We got some news that really rocked us a little bit, but what I'm kind of down on myself about is it took a good friend of mine, a phone call with a good friend of mine, for him to tell me something that I should have already known, where he essentially said God has the final word. Even though medical has already said this, God has the final word. We always like to use the cliche, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. But if we take I was already in my mind, already going through the motions of, what do I do now? How do I mentally deal with this? And my faith should have been going to God and saying, you have the final word. I'm not going to trust this. I know this has been said, but God, you have the final word. Because we've seen so many things happen that God has been able to do. And no matter what has happened, no matter, we always said, we see so many times, oh my gosh, it's a miracle. No, we just put God in a box and didn't think that he could do this over here. We just think that he hears small prayers over there. Guys, so many times we struggle through our lives and we keep God in this box over here. It's a nice little box. And it only has the things that we want to talk to God about, the things that we want to pray about. But so often we forget that God wants it all. That's great. I appreciate that little box. But give me everything else. If you want a breakthrough, if you want a life full of blessings and full of knowing how to get through storms, God wants it all. And unfortunately, I had put God in that little box. And when this news came, that news was outside of this box. And I came to the mental status of, this is really going to happen. But I hadn't given God the chance to have the final word. So no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard it is, no matter what storm, even though we can see the sun, even though it's a bright, shiny day, even though the rain is gone, there's still a storm in your life. Guys, open that box and put everything else inside of it. Put that rain, put that thunder, that lightning, that hail, that tornado, put it all in there. Because the breakthrough you get coming out of that storm, and the breakthrough that I want coming out of that storm, is I want to give God the final word. And if the final word from God is this is what's going to happen, I have to trust his plan 100%. But I made the mistake of not giving him the final word. And that was my fault. Guys, no matter what you're going through, give God the final word. No matter what you're struggling through, open that box. Open every box that you have in storage. Open every box that's inside of you that you really weren't ready to talk about. Open it up. Take it out. And even though you've given yourself the final word, even though your friends or your family may have had that say, your spouse, your kids, give God the final word. Because there's no more encouragement than God himself. There is no more light than God himself. There is no more reality. There is no more real blessing than God himself. So again, no matter what you're going through, no matter that storm that's in your life right now, God hasn't had the final word. Don't quit. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep getting up every day. Keep doing what you were doing every day. Keep opening those boxes and keep letting God know that you're still in the fight. There's a shirt I love, and I've seen it a couple of times. It says, you might see me struggle, but you'll never see me quit. Let that be your banner today. Again, I forgot where I saw that shirt. I forgot where it's from, but man, I'll never forget that message. That was so good. As a matter of fact, it was so good I asked for it for Father's Day. I love that. So let that be your banner in life. You'll see me struggle, but you'll never see me quit. I love y'all.